I know, right? Hold on. There, I turned it back down so it shouldn't jump scare you now. It should be all good. Hello, hi speaker. Hello. How do you like the mic? How do you like the mic, huh? How do you like it? You're pro now? Am I? Holy loud, I turned it down. It's down now. You woke my dog up. He deserved it. He deserved that. He deserved it. I already spooked. No sister, it seems. No, not sister right now. Not now. She's usually not home till like later in the day. I have to sneeze. Oh no. Ah. Loud. I have you at 1.3, the normal volume. Am I quiet to you? Hold on. I think it went away. I don't think I need to sneeze now. It went away. Wait. It's like there. I need to sneeze, but it's not coming. It's not coming. Hello! How are we doing? How are we doing? Damn, so close. What? How's the audio sound? I spent an hour with Spica and she helped me set up my Go XLR to figure out how to use it and stuff like that. So, I don't know if you... how do you think it sounds, huh? Sounds quite nice, yeah? Tokyo knows the feather. No, I can't give you freebies. It has to be natural, all natural. You know how I'm always about being all natural. Right. It def seems like more aggressive somehow. Aggressive? Sounds excellent. There's so many more like things on here to change the sound, and I can put on reverb. I can put reverb on my voice at any time. I can put an echo on my voice at any time, and I can mute myself at any time, and I can say curse words like at any time. Whatever I want. In before auto-tune. I do have auto-tune. I don't know if it wait. Here's my auto-tune. Does it sound like auto-tune? I can't tell. I can't hear it myself. Is it auto-tuned? Whoa. Yeah, okay, good. What new mic did I get? I didn't get a new mic. I just set up I set up my Go XLR. It was fan funded. It was mostly funded by Drop. Drop gave a lot towards it, and I finally got it working. So I hope that you like it. I hope you like it. Let me turn my fan on, actually. I'm very hot right now. You're on Mega's XLR. What's a Mega's XLR? What's that? Auto-tune a la T-Pain. Yeah, a la T-Pain. You're always very hot. Thanks. And my tracking's working today! Guys, I don't know what's wrong with it. So yesterday, I couldn't stream because my tracking was not working and I was really frustrated. I spent literally hours upon hours trying to get it to work. I use Wi-Fi connection because my USB stopped working one day because my charging port is like all messed up from overuse. So, usually I just use Wi-Fi connection. But for some reason it wouldn't connect yesterday. So today it works. I did ask my sister to contact our ISP and get the internet like reset. I don't know if she actually did that, but it is working today, so I assume she did. So yeah. Did you just meow? No. Sometimes I say meow. Yeah. That's me saying yeah. It's like yeah. Yeah. That's what I say. Yeah. That's not and that's not like character. That's like literally what I do. I can't help that. That's like just how I talk. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she meows. No! Does your ISP control your Wi-Fi? How odd. Is my internet... What? My internet service provider controls my internet. Yes? Isn't that real? What? Am I wrong? Huh? Who else would control my... Do you mean like my router? Because they don't control my router. I asked them to restart my Wi-Fi, like restart the actual thing from their side. Wi-Fi does not equal internet. My ISP controls the internet. Maybe a new provision? Well, I don't... Okay. It worked, though. Whatever they did, it worked. It already begins, and we're not even playing Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, if it works, that's all that matters, yeah. I didn't understand that part, but good for you, yeah. It worked, so don't worry about it. Doesn't matter, it works, yeah, yeah. Let's not backseat a fixed issue. What the heck is with you guys lately? What the heck is with you guys lately? If it works, it works, yeah. It'll be working. It be working, so it works. Wi-Fi works. Mic works. We all good. We all good. Has anything else been going on lately? I feel like there was more stuff I had to update you guys on, but I forgot. I don't have my car for a week. I do not have my car for a week. I think, yeah, the last time I streamed was when I collabed with Coney, right? That was the last time I streamed? Yeah, I think so. Last time I streamed was with Coney, and then before that it was a collab. So it wasn't on my channel. And then I had my day off, of course, which I always have every week. But last time I heard you was 2 hours ago? Yeah, I popped on ID stream before this. Yeah. Speaking of Metal Gear Solid, only 4 days until the collection comes out. Yeah. Yup. Yep, that's a thing. That is a thing. I guess I should keep playing it, right? I don't know if I'm interested in a remake or anything like that. But collection is different, right? I haven't been keeping tabs on it. I saw something today in regards to Metal Gear Solid, and I don't know if I want to see anything else. Oh. It's not a remake, essentially just a port. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. That sounds... If it's a port and it, like, makes everything work, I hope so. That'd be cool. Yeah. How are we guys doing? It's been a hot minute. I gotta get my energy back up. I slept... So yesterday I had 1 hour of sleep. So if you saw me in the collab, that was on 1 hour. That was not even on the hour of sleep. That was like 30 minutes of sleep. And before you guys get all fussy with me, that's not my fault. I can't help it. I can't help that I can't sleep. Alright? It's not me being like silly and wanting to stay up. It's just... I don't have... Like, I can't sleep. I'm not sleepy. And then by the time I am sleepy, it's time to, like, work. So... What I did last night is I took a copious amount of Z-Quil and I managed to sleep, but I woke up feeling tired. So I don't know if that's just like the Z-Quil taking a while to come off or something, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm at like medium energy today. I'm not at my usual high energy. Well, I say usual. I haven't been high energy for a while. Most times I'm sleepy. So I hope you're okay with that. Side effects of it? I think so. If you say so, silly. Yeah. Also, if you guys didn't see the collab yesterday, we have moderator applications open for V-Dere. So if you want to mod for any of the V-Dere talent, now's your chance. You can apply. It's basically just like, oh, if you are someone, if you are like someone that, that attends our streams frequently, and sometimes, some of us aren't available to check chat, right? Finally, we can start grooming. No, you cannot. If you apply to be a moderator, you are not allowed to chat in chat with your moderator account. And you're not allowed to have, and it's gonna be a separate account, so you can't go around being like, well, I mod for Mozumi Peachy, like publicly, at least. Like, you shouldn't be, like, posting in chat or, like, on Twitter or whatever saying, like, I mod for Mozumi Peachy or anything like that. Yeah. We want to keep it, like, I personally, like, for me personally, part of the reason we wanted to do it is, like, we wanted something to help keep it clean, but we know what it can be like when there's, like, a ton of moderators in chat or things like that. So we wanted to keep it very, I'm on for Mozumi Peachy, by the way, guys. Stop! Go back in your moderation cell, Elia! Get back in the cell! You don't get it. You're not allowed to do that. But I want a power trip. Yeah, I think, so, we have to look through the moderator applications. Right now, I have a very small amount of applications. Most people do not want to mod for me, it seems. Which is fine, because I think part of it is, I'm better than everyone here. Okay, Spica. But that's true, though. Spica is the best. It's true. It's true. I can't even cap with that. That's an actual truth. Mods fear her. Yeah. All the mods have left the cell. I see some chats that seem to have more mods than other chatters. Oh, yeah, that's part of what we want to avoid, right? That's part of what we want to avoid. So it's fine if you... Because you can still chat on your normal account if you are a mod, right? You just can't be... You can't, like, be like, oh, I'm a mod, or, like, anything like that. Because you want to keep it... The whole point of the moderators is to keep chat, like, clean. Keep it from getting too distracted. Things like that, you know? Things like that. Keep it on topic. Keep it... you know, not having too much crazy stuff. Well, for me, keep the kids out. I don't want kids in mine. That kind of stuff, right? That kind of stuff. What fruit is this? D's. It's D's. You should try it sometime. Moji mods are dominant. Are they? Well, there are no Moji mods. There are no Moji mods. Ma. Yeah, makes sense, yeah. Yeet the children, noted, yeah. Yeet children, no kids. No kiddos. No kiddos. Wait, what the? Oh, I had a question about this. Would mods be allowed to worm someone in chat, or do they just straight up time out? Just time out. Just time out. Yeah. If I don't agree with the timeout or something like that, I will, like, let the mods know. Yeah, I'll let them know if I don't agree with the timeout, but... You know, they're gonna go to, like, moderator boot camp first. So that they gotta be, like, taught what to do first. And then they're also... I don't remember if we're gonna do this or not. I think there's gonna be, like, a moderator chat, so, like, they can... You know, if we have someone that's, like, spamming in another person's chat, we can just go ahead and add them to, like the hide list on another one. You know, cut down the amount of work, or, like, you know, the guesswork we have to do. That kind of stuff. Just ban with no warning. The Mozu mods are so dominant that we can see them. No kids allowed. Just ban with no warning. Well, usually I don't give warnings when I ban either. When I ban someone, it's usually pretty abrupt. Like, I don't time out, I usually just ban. Because I'm like, oh, I don't like you. Usually it's not I don't like you, but it's like, oh, you're like annoying. So I'm pretty fast with it, you know. The V-Dere blacklist. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's basically like, oh, this person, Fazbear 2006 is a child. Fazbear 2010 is a child. You know, ban them from these chats as well. That kind of stuff. You know. Dear mods, please stop chucking my viewers into an incinerator. Thank you. I don't have any mods, so don't worry about it. I mean, based on the looks of things, I might not end up having any anyways. Nobody's applying. They're too scared of me. They know. The moderators are too scared to mod. They're too scared to mod, I believe, from me. Yeah. But I think I'm pretty good. Like, we don't typically have any issues. I have a pretty clean chat. I think people are too scared to step to me most of the time. I'm a little intimidating. Ma. Don't touch Fazbear 2010. He's my favorite Roblox creator. No! No! That's the only time I need mods, I think. The one time I need mods usually is if I play Roblox. That's like the biggest time I need mods, is when we play Roblox. Because that's when we get like, ah, Google Gaga in the chat. Play Bed Wars, play Bed Wars, play Bed Wars! Like that. 2010 was 20 years ago. Don't say that. Don't say that! I just thought about how close a 2006 username is to adulthood. How long ago was that? ...2006 was... 17? Yeah, 17 years ago. 2006 is an adult in most countries. Math on stream. Yeah, it's over. 2006 was 5 minutes ago. God, I wish. God, I wish. Yeah, time was ago. It's true. It physically hurts. It's okay. We're gonna decay into dust together. You and I. 2000 was 23 years ago. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm less a mite than a talking pike of dust. 2000 was 23 years ago doesn't affect me because I wasn't born yet. The golden/dark ages of the internet. We'd be back to 480p. Yeah. Don't say that. Don't say it. No, what? Don't say it. Why? You fear my youth and springy energy. That's what you're scared of. Help! I'm good. Get back in position. Mozu, what level are you? My level? Well, I'm pretty high level. That has nothing to do with my age. Mozu's pretty young, 35. Shut up! It's not true! Not that there's nothing wrong with being 35. Anyways, I'm not 35 though. I'm not. Dude, so many people think I'm like actually 35 and I'm just lying. Like, I'm not even talking about like viewers, like whatever. Most people think I'm like a man with a voice changer anyways. But like other VTubers I meet think I'm 35. They think I'm 35. So when like I say like, oh, I don't know this, they're like, oh, you're like lying to me right now. You're lying to me about your age cuz you want to seem young. You're like you're a liar. And I'm like, "What? No! I'm not. I'm actually that young and dumb. I really am. I can't help it." But why 35 in particular? I don't know. That beats me. Not a day older than 34. I'm not! I'm younger than most VTubers I meet. I'm usually the youngest in any given group. Typically. I'm sure you're not 35, but you definitely have that 30s energy. Yeah. So 37. 35 because it's true. It's not true. It's not! I'm not 35. I'm just early bloomer. I can't help it. Everyone born before me is a boomer and everyone born after me is a child. Yes. 36. She's already forgetting her age. Now it's the retro games. No. Mozu is 16. I'm not 16. I'm 19. I have to check. 19 is what it says. 30 years old are in demand these days, you know. Well, it's too bad I'm not in my 30s. You sound like you're 13 to me. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. Goo goo gaga. Just let us know if another grandma steals your muffin, okay? No! No! Can't believe Mozu isn't old enough to drink. In any bogus country, that is. If I was in a real country, I could. True. Okay, I'm better. Where did the V-Dere name come from, boss? Eh? That came from... Well, V-Dere is Dere and V. And then later, I found out that V-Dere sounds like, what is it? V-Dere sounds like forward in Norwegian, I think is what it is. There's like an airline called V-Dere or something. Here, have 1 kroner for every 2 years you've lived. I'm 10? Thank you! Thank you, Centeno. I leave it dirty. Early bloomer, more like early boomer. No! Does it even matter how old Mozu is? Mozu is just Mozu, and that's good enough for me. I can't be 35 because I have to be younger than you. It's the rules. I gotta be younger than you. That's the rule. V-Dere was a great name. Impressed with all of you. Thank you! Thank you! Why is that the rule? Because then you get to die before me. You get to die before me. So you don't have to live alone. You're locked into watching my streams till the day you die. What a blessing! Yippee! Yeah, the airline is called V-Dere. 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 Is that right? Is that right? I don't know. I forget how to pronounce the sound. That's actually epic. That is a relief. Doesn't sound bad. You know, you know how much I love like morticianry stuff as well. So that's part of it. But That's epic. My stream viewing plans for the next 40 years are set in stone. Gotta get someone to super chat a link to my your obituary. Mama. Wait, I gotta have stream. Dude, I closed all my tabs. Because I had to restart my computer to get the Go XLR working. I can't use it for ASMR, so I gotta unplug it anyways. If I want to use something else. What did? I gotta take oh gosh, I gotta get to the game because we don't have a lot of time. My car is gone for the week because my aunt is in town and she's borrowing it for the week. So I can't be driving. Not that I use it anyways, but I'm going out to dinner with my family tonight because my aunt's here. And I gotta carpool with my sister because I don't have it. Aren't you too old to safely drive anyways? I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you! If you finish, you'll have to ponder and post... You'll have time... If you finish, you'll have time to ponder and post zatsu and stuff too. Yeah. Here you go. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think so. Yeah. Ah! Goober Magoob is not here, but thank you. Falling asleep just in time to miss Mosey feels bad, man. I'm sorry. I hope you can see the VOD. Thank you very much. And thank you, LG. Thank you. And thank you, Sentinel. You got Jello shot. You actually got the sniping. Congrats. Okay. One VTuber with a driver's license. Yeah, I drive. Dude, do I sound like I have a deeper voice with this mic? I feel like I do. I feel like my voice sounds a little deeper. I sound like broadcastery, I think. But I also think I have kind of a bassy voice in general, don't I? Like, compared to most females. I mean, 35, your voice does sound different, yeah. You sound just really clear right now. Maybe fuller. I was getting a video transmission feeling. You just sound good. Yippee! Yippee! It sounds different, not sure if deeper. Horses don't count as driving, Mosey. We mean cars. I don't ride horses. I'm scared of riding horses. It makes my butt hurt. It makes my butt hurt to ride a horse. And also, they're really high off the ground, so if you fall off, you can get really hurt. And that scares me. You're a booming presence, it's true. It's true. I was talking to Spica and I was describing my voice there because we were talking about how I sound different on mics than the other girls. And I was like, yeah, if I were to describe my voice sound, it's like more like a potato. And then Aidi's voice sound is more like a lime. That's like my thought process. I think I sound more potatoey. She sounds more like a lime, more citrusy. Yeah. Like, she has a much, like, clearer, sharper voice. And then I have a very, like, kind of dull, full, wide voice. Not to say it's bad, it's just different. It's just different. I think it's because I have a more bassy way of speaking. And I also talk... I kind of talk in my cheeks. It's kind of odd. I talk on, like, the edges of my mouth. Like, inside my teeth where my molars are. So I don't tend to have many, like, sharp sounds in my voice. If I were to describe your voice in food, it'd be a durian. It stinks? You give a pomegranate voice. It's a starch contrast between you two. Chipmunk cheeks? I do have a very round face. I do have a very round face. Oh. I see a text message from my... Ah. Okay. We're going to a pretty... Damn. We're going to a meth place tonight for dinner. Wow, that's fine. Oh well. It's not a place I can take leftovers from. Moses' voice is beloved by the Irish. Irish? That's why she has orange hair. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I have orange hair and green eyes. And you can change the leaves to clovers. You know, that'll fit. I'm a St. Patrick's Day VTuber. Hopefully something on the menu you'll like to try at least. I'm kind of grossed out by seafood right now, to be honest. I bought scallops the other day. Like, I got them DoorDashed, and they were not good. They were soggy and wet. And then I left it in my room for a day, like, without thinking, and it stunk so bad. The trash has scallops in it, and they smell so bad. But hopefully they have, like... I don't know. Hopefully they have seafood or something. That'd be good. Ah, okay. Wait, go to game. Hold on. I need to turn on the game sound. Alright. Let's finish Higurashi, Watanagashi. Okay? I already downloaded chapter 3, so that's also good. Okay, let's go. Hello? Kikoemasu ka? Oh, when you do the stinger now, it does a little burr thing. A burr thing? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does the burr thing mean? I'll have to check what you mean later. Okay. The game is downloaded in chapters, yeah. Yeah, I have to buy chapters. To see it in the VOD, yeah, like an audio glitch. Huh, I wonder why. That's odd. Okay. Music! Off! Game, how's the audio? Is it good? Is it too loud? Is the game too loud, or... Should I turn it down a little bit? What do you guys think? To be determined. I turned my sound down because it's a little loud for me. This one? Sounds okay here? Audio good? Okay, good. Load. So, to put it in... To summarize really quick, last time we played, Mion trapped Keiichi down in the murder cellar. She was gonna murder him, but she stopped herself at the last moment. So he didn't get murdered, and then she ran away, and he got saved. And then Mion came to his house at night, and he came outside to give her the doll, because she told him the whole reason she killed everyone was because she didn't get the doll at the start. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna give her the doll, and we're gonna be friends now. So he ran out towards her, and she stabbed him in the gut, and she said, finally, I killed everyone! Finally, I killed everyone that I wanted to, and then she disappeared. And then Keiichi goes in the hospital. It's so stained with blood, it's ruined. Yeah, it got covered in blood. The doll got filled with blood. So he got stabbed in the stomach, but he survived in the hospital. But then, the same night, Shion was attacked by Mion and thrown off the balcony and killed. And they said they couldn't tell if it was a homicide or a suicide, but everyone was saying how it definitely seemed like Mion killed her. Yeah. So, Shion is dead. But he is alive, and right now, he's in the hospital, and also Keiichi's moving back into the city to get away from, what's it called? Hinamizawa. And now Oishi is here. Oishi is here to interview him. So now we're gonna start. This is the end of the chapter.
Hello, my Mara-san. It's been a while, hasn't it? Tell me, how have you been since then?
Oh my gosh. I did not prep my voice for this.
The doctor says my post-operative recovery seems to be going smoothly. But I think I got worse when I saw your face.
You wound me.
As Oishi-san gave a laugh that smelled of sweat.
Ooh.
He handed Mom a bag of assorted candies he must have purchased from the souvenir corner on the first floor of the hospital.
Excuse me, Miss Mayabana. Would it be possible for me to talk to Keiichi-kun for just a few moments?
Mom clearly wasn't pleased at the thought of a police officer talking to her son without her there. However, I insisted. Mom, sorry. Just a little while. Just 5 minutes, okay? Though grudgingly, Mom left the room. When she closed the door, Oishi-san grinned widely and looked around the room.
A room to yourself? How high class. My old lady always gets a shared room, you know. It is quite lively, however. Seems like you're a higher rank if you have a worse disease in places like that. The sicker you are, the prouder you are. Or maybe the more arrogant.
Oishi-san, we only have 5 minutes. I would like it if these were the last 5 minutes we ever saw each other. I don't have any connection to Hinamizawa anymore. And this isn't in Hinamizawa anymore either.
Yes, because there aren't any general hospitals in Okinomiya. Mind if I take a seat? Down we go.
This was a large university hospital in Shishibone City. It was splendidly urban, entirely different from the likes of Hinamizawa and Okinomiya. It was hard to believe Hinamizawa was part of the same city.
When does it look like you'll get transferred?
Don't know. I'm ready to go whenever, though. Our moving plans were delayed because of my serious injury.
He got stabbed.
My parents had already left the house in Hinamizawa, though, and were living in our new one. They planned to have me transfer hospitals to be closer to the new house once I'd recovered enough to be taken there. Please don't come to where I'm transferring. I really will get worse then.
Man, you really do hate me. It may just be my job, but that stinks. That's why I brought you all kinds of lovely souvenirs in atonement.
You didn't need to bring an assortment of cookies for that.
Well, you see, there aren't actual cookies in there. Look!
Oishi-san pulls out a can of cookies and... Ow! Ow! I'm stretching my scar!
I didn't know what you were into, Mayabata-san, so I brought all sorts of things. See? All sorts of cute-looking ones, from westerns to comic strips. Lately, they have this sort of...
What the hell? Ew! Oishi, what the hell? Ew! What the... Ah! Did he bring him face to Oishi? I don't know, this is kind of awkward, man. That's kind of awkward. I kneel! Greatest get aimed at girls, though. What the heck? What the heck? Awkward, this is cool. What? But... Keiichi is like the most sexless person ever. He has no drive at all. He literally got felt up by girls and he didn't even care. He was like, oh, what? What the heck? Okay. Alright, Oishi grooming time, I suppose.
Lately, they have this sort of H manga aimed at girls, too.
Don't bring...
Wait, hold on.
Don't bring... in here! Take them away and go home!
Ow, 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 ow!
I thought for sure a healthy young person like you would be feeling a little needy, being cooped up in a place like this for so long. If you stay in here for too long, the only you'll end up with is a nurse one, you know. There are plenty of other beautiful things in this world beside nurses, after all. Don't decide what to major in now. Keep your options open. You need to be a more all-round type person.
I'll never forgive Spica. You want me to curse? No!
I gave Oishi-san's vulgar laughter a pained grin. Somehow or another, I understood. The fact that Oishi was bringing it up like this meant that he must have had something important to talk about.
God, he's like...
Does this get you off? By the way, that girl you liked. Shame she died horribly and exploded on the pavement, isn't it? The incident with Shion-san really was unfortunate.
The night I was stabbed by Mion, Shion fell from her balcony and died. They said the police were investigating all possibilities. Accident, suicide, and homicide, but it could only have been Mion's doing. Mion found out where Shion was hiding and pushed her down to her death. Nothing else was conceivable.
Who's saying this? Is this me?
It couldn't have been an accident. It was Mion. It had to be.
The criminology guys are saying it had to be a suicide, but I'm of the same opinion as you, Mayabata-san. She pushed Shion-san and also stabbed you in one night.
Has Mion still not been found?
Oh, that's right. That's what I came here to tell you today. Yes, we actually did find her.
What? Oh, ow, ow, ow. Learning that felt rather strange to me. I was partly relieved that the incident was truly over. I was partly sorry that my best friend had finally been caught.
She killed her sister, bro!
I felt many other things too. My heart was a maze of emotions.
That's not all. In the Sonozaki House catacombs, we found a hidden well. Just as you said, Mayabara-san, we found the remains of all of those who disappeared at the bottom.
I see. That sliver of hope, that possibility I'd believed in, that Rika-chan and Satoko were alive, just from the fact the remains hadn't been found. Gone.
It was incredibly well hidden in those catacombs. I mean, it was in the blind spot of another blind spot. It was a vertical tunnel dug out like a well. There was a ladder set up there, and when we went all the way down, there was another tunnel built there going through it. When we followed it a few hundred meters, we found ourselves at the mouth of an unused well in the mountains. I wonder if it was a secret escape route a previous Sonozaki family member built.
Probably was. Maybe it was from in the Meiji era. Still, I'm impressed they built something like that. So everyone's remains were at the bottom?
Yes. Even deeper down than the escape path, there was a pool of coal tar. They'd been casually thrown into there. They had fallen from a fairly high spot, so their remains were totally buried in it. It took a lot of time and effort to pull their bodies up.
Did you find them all? I hope that they would at least wouldn't find Rika-chan or Satoko. That's what I wished for when I asked, but my shallow hope was crushed in the blink of an eye.
Yes, all of them. In fact, we also found human bones we think are over a decade old. We think there are at least 3 people. I suppose it's the dark side of Hinamizawa's history.
Ugh, so it's like decayed flesh and tar. Now that's a biohazard cleanup, yeah. Wait, but doesn't tar preserve remains? I thought that, in tar pits, that's how we found a lot of, extinct animal remains. Because even though tar is a horrible way to go, I mean, if they're already dead, it just preserves their bodies a bit, doesn't it? Also, if they're sinking into tar, doesn't that technically count as the swamp? They're probably just on top, though, yeah. Maybe just halfway, like, stuck in it. Bones, yeah, I decay about flesh, yeah. Yeah, but only if it turns into amber. Ember? It will decay slower, yeah.
I suppose it's the dark side of Hinamizawa's history. I wonder how many people's bones we'll find when we've sucked out all the mud. It's a scary thought.
That weight had been pushing down on Mion's shoulders the whole time.
Keiichi, stop feeling bad for her!
Mion.
We've currently identified people who disappeared from Shishibone City decades ago. People are talking about how this opportunity might let us resolve the disappearing persons cases that have been abandoned.
After a deep silence, he breathed a heavy sigh. Oishi-san went for his cigarettes to pass the time, but realized this was a non-smoking area, so he gave up and put them back in his pocket.
Oh, right. This is a bit of a detour. But you know Rika Furude-san, right?
Of course. She's my friend.
Oh no! What? Rika has diabetes.
Did she ever tell you anything along the lines of her regularly taking insulin injections for diabetes?
Rika-chan has diabetes?
So that's why she's so sweet.
I didn't know what he was talking about.
Actually, we found it in her skirt pocket. A syringe. It was destroyed, though, so we couldn't identify the medicine. It was a bit out of place, so I got interested.
Oh! She had the death serum she was going to inject Mion and kill her to save us.
You really don't know anything?
I didn't know anything about Nika-chan carrying syringes around with her.
Yeah, it wasn't insulin. Okay. She's a true American. Yeah.
The Sonozaki family corporates, the Yakuza people. Anyways, there's a rumor they deal in psychostimulants. I was thinking that might have something to do with it too.
Are you trying to tell me that Nika-chan is a drug addict?
No, not at all. It isn't what I'm saying. It just seems strange however you look at it. That she would bring a syringe with her on her way to get soy sauce.
I have no idea what any of this means. My eyes are spinning. I feel sick.
Are you alright? Should I call a nurse?
I'm fine. Please continue.
Well, that's all I had to say about the syringe. It was the only thing that personally struck me as interesting.
Nika-chan. Nika-san. Wait.
Nika-san was sort of like the village mascot after all. It looks like the village is in an uproar right now, between the older blind believers and the Sonozaki family who killed her. The three families' effective control over the village is basically in shambles too.
Well, yeah, they're all dead. All that's left is Sonozaki.
If someone came up to them with talk of a dam again with this sort of timing, the entire village would be abandoned for sure this time.
I'm not related to Hinamizawa anymore.
I actually was.
I just said it because the thought about Hinamizawa being abandoned was unpleasant. I wanted to end the conversation quickly. There was a knock at the door. It opened slightly and my mom asked if we were still talking.
Whoops. We went off topic, didn't we? What a pickle.
I looked at the clock. 5 minutes were long past. He told my mother that there was something he really wanted to ask and if she could wait a little bit longer. Is that so? Keep it short, okay? There wasn't any getting around the fact that she was thinking about what a police officer could be talking to her son about.
He got stabbed in the gut. Isn't that obvious?
Maybe we should choose another date for this.
Oishi-san. Mion. How is she right now? I wanted to just hear that answer and then get rid of him.
She's dead. She's definitely dead.
Before I tell you that, I just need one thing from you.
Let me put my tail down. It's a little distracting. Get out of here, tail. Not about you.
I just need you to answer something in all honesty.
What is it?
I want you to take your answer seriously, got it? If you say something indiscreet, it could be viewed as an obstruction of the investigation. And you could be prosecuted.
Oishi-san kept threatening me until the end. What the hell did he want?
Mayabara-san. Who do you think the criminal was who pushed Shion from the balcony?
There's no way it could be anyone but Mion, is there?
Then who was the one who stabbed you?
Please don't make me say it again. It was Mion. Mion Sonozaki. Oishi-san smiled bitterly, then dabbed at his forehead with a handkerchief to wipe his sweat.
Oh, the times don't line up. He's like, okay, well, they both died at the same. That happened at the same time, so there's no way that happened.
He shouldn't have expected that answer, and yet it looked as though he wasn't satisfied with it. She pushed Shion and stabbed me. Didn't you just admit yourself that Mion was the criminal?
The evidence we have that Mion killed Shion is based on testimony from the man living next door. This neighbor is actually a member of an organized crime group. In other words, he was Shion-san's bodyguard. It seems he's a veteran leader in the vein and was like a parent to the Sonozaki sisters growing up. That man said this. The noise he heard from the next door was just like the sound of a fight between sisters that he was used to hearing when they still lived together. And no, there was no doubt about it. He said he heard Mion and Shion insulting each other and heard them struggling. At first, he thought it was a hallucination she was having, brought on by her dementia. You see, he thought that because that sort of ruckus had been occurring every night. However, that night had been longer than the rest, and he claimed that he went to her room to give her a sedative. The noise died down while he got the manager to give him the key. He'd already decided he'd at least check up on her, and after she wasn't answering his calls, they took the plunge and unlocked the door. Then they saw the room was a mess. Since Shion had been pushed over the balcony, they decided it had to have been Mion, and that's how it happened. In other words, he only heard it from the other side of the wall. Plus, because the apartment complex is connected to their organization, it doesn't have many residents. So they were the only ones who heard it happening. To reiterate, there was only one person who witnessed Mion Sonozaki.
Even if he didn't see her, isn't it obviously Mion's doing?
Now settle down. This is what I'm saying. It means you are the only one who saw Mion Sonozaki for sure last night. After all, Shion-san, the other witness, is no longer alive.
What are you trying to say? I don't really understand. At that point, Oishi-san paused. The fact that this was a no-smoking area completely slipped his mind, and he took out his pack of cigarettes again. He lit one with his lighter, and exhaled a long stream of tobacco smoke.
Were you really stabbed by Mion Sonozaki?
Yes. There's no doubt about it. The smoke Oishi-san breathed out floated away, like a thundercloud swept up by the wind. Oishi-san, you can't smoke in here. The nurses will get mad.
Actually, we found Mion Sonozaki at the bottom of the well, too.
What?
She fell to her death. We believe that as she was trying to escape to that hidden passage in the well, her foot slipped while climbing down the ladder. She fell to the bottom, broke her neck, and died. Yes, the same way as Shion-san. She broke her neck.
Well... What?
After you passed out on that day, Mion Sonozaki tried to escape using the hidden well. But her foot slipped, and she died. As if beckoned by the corpses of the other sacrifices she dropped down there.
But...
That doesn't make any sense, does it? The autopsy came to the conclusion that she definitely died on that day. She didn't go back there after attacking you and Shion-san. She was already dead by then.
My jaw was on the floor. There was absolutely no way. No way that could be. Mion was the one that stabbed me. It had to have been her. There wouldn't have been anyone else to do it. Then, who attacked Shion and me? Who was it?
The one who attacked you was someone who was Mion Sonozaki, and yet not Mion Sonozaki.
My mind had become a complete mess, and I was starting to lose my ability to think straight.
Do you remember how Mio Takano-san died?
Huh? Takano-san? Yes. I think I heard that she was burned to death in some distant mountains.
We learned that she was burned after being strangled to death. The Gifu station did the autopsy. It's a little bit strange. The results of the preliminary autopsy said that she had been dead for at least 24 hours. Since that was contradictory, in their panic, they seemed to have revised it and say she died earlier that day.
Despite me being an absolute wreck over what was going on with Mion, he was telling me there was even more on top of that? I didn't understand the complex things Oishi-san was telling me.
The results saying she had been dead for 24 hours, as our own old criminologist says, is pretty damn reliable. So then, what would that mean? I've asked that question over and over. But on the night of the Watanagashi, you were with Mio Takano-san, weren't you?
I was.
You also met her on the day before while setting up for the festival, right? I mean, I ran into her too.
Yes. I was with her then.
If she had been dead for 24 hours, then that would mean she was already dead the day before the festival.
That can't be.
She was alive during the festival preparations. However, when you all slipped into the ritual storehouse, the Kano-san was already dead.
The origin of all that happened. The beginning of everything. Our intrusion in the ritual storehouse. Which I'd come to regret countless times. The one who tempted me. The Kano-san. When she invited us into the storehouse, she was already no longer of this world.
There are too many dead people walking around in this incident.
An incident caused by a dead person and ended by a dead person.
Also, apparently they're under pressure to revise the time of Mion Sonozaki's death, not to the day of the incident, but to right after she stabbed you. Probably pressure from the outside, to get this incident wrapped up already. So I'd appreciate it if you didn't say a word about this to anyone.
Oishi-san grabbed his jacket that was hanging on the chair, put out his cigarette with the bottom of his foot, and started pretending to wave away the smoke floating around.
I've stayed for too long. I had come here thinking I could at least end this incident as it applied to you, but it looks like it got even more baffling instead.
Absent-mindedly, he walked towards the door, looking at me, unable to speak, out of the corner of his eye.
If it so happens that something comes up to you, and you want to talk about it in the future, call me anytime. My business card is in those souvenirs from before. When that time comes, I'll pay you a visit with some wonderful souvenirs again.
Oishi-san seemed to think I was still hiding something. That I, after all of this, would be hiding something? I'm the one things are being hidden from. I'm the one who wants to know.
Then let us meet again one day. Take care of yourself.
Can't believe he stamped out his cigarette in the hospital.
I listened to the tap, tap, tap of Oishi-san's walking down the hallway. I still couldn't return from my state of bewilderment. He wanted to end this incident as it applied to me. What was over? Nothing was over. The incident was still continuing.
Uh-oh.
Then, slip. An arm covered in fresh blood came out from underneath the bed. I wasn't that surprised. This was an illusion I was seeing. Seized with fear.
Kei-chan, I told you, remember?
I heard a guttural voice coming from under the bed.
Oh, that's too sultry.
Kei-chan.
I don't know what to do.
Kei-chan, I told you, remember?
I can't do that voice. I don't know how to do that. How do you do a guttural voice?
Kei-chan, I told you, remember?
I can't do it.
I still recognized it as Mion's voice. What? Mion? What did you tell me? I
Warned you on that day. After today, if you see me, it will be the demon that possessed my body.
You did say that. You did, didn't you? Sorry. Guess I wasn't careful enough. That's why I got stabbed. Possibly wounds sustained when she fell from the ladder. Many of her fingernails were broken and torn. Her arm slowly felt about on top of the bed, searching for mine. Oh, hey. Mion, I just thought of a good joke. Wanna hear it? Mion under the bed didn't answer. Let's say that I died here today. But tomorrow, I'd still be here, living a normal life. So, when Oishi-san learned about it afterwards, the time of death wouldn't make sense once again. He'd make a huge deal about how someone who should have died was alive. And he'd totally lose his head. Takano-san, then Mion, and then me, third. So? Funny, right? Makes you laugh, doesn't it?
Kei-chan,
Laugh. Or was it not that funny? Mion's bloodstained hand groped around and found my wrist. Though her fingernails were torn, she gripped it hard, as if scratching me. Ow. Ow, ow. Go easy. Ow. It hurts, Mion.
Kei-chan, I've come for you.
I tried to shake my wrist loose. But the strength she held it with was unbelievable. And I couldn't. She was only gripping one wrist, and yet my whole body couldn't move. I couldn't even twitch. My fingers were spread apart, and I couldn't make a fist either. And that fact that I couldn't make a fist reminded me of the restraining table. I felt a crooked nail press against my left pinky fingertip. Mion's forehead was split open, and with a face covered with blood, she smiled and got right in front of my nose.
Jump scare?
Nothing was over. Nothing was over. The incident was far from being over. It was still going on. It was still happening. Someone, please, end this incident. This cruel, tragic, unfortunate, sad incident, please end it. That is my only wish.
I granted you one before, remember? You don't get any more.
I don't know.
Mion firmly held the nail down on my fingertip. And with her other hand, she slowly swung a mallet up in the air, and...
Yay! All cast review session, in extra. Okay. The review section. Katie was under. So she killed him in his mind. He dead. Yeah, she killed his spirit. She killed his soul or whatever. Bonus, yeah! Yeah! We did it! That's the end of chapter 2. There are 6 more chapters to go, so we're not even halfway yet. Yeah. I was wondering when he was gonna die. Seems likely, yeah. This is definitely a curse. That's like magic. Hold on, mate. Ugh. Daijoubu. Next chapter is where the fun begins. Oh wow, I'm excited. Pachi Pachi! I don't think an episode can end if he doesn't die, yeah. He always dies. So that's what's been established. KT must die. So this time definitely lends a lot more credence to the curse theory. Like there's no explanation to why he was killed in his mind. Mama. So I guess we should go to extra. All cast review. Mate, I gotta clear my nose. Hold on. I don't think we did the all cast review section for chapter 1, did we? No, we did. I remember. Okay. Thank you very much for enjoying Higurashi, When They Cry, with Tamagashi. How did you like the story this time? If you enjoyed it even a little, I'm happy. A little nothing? Not again. It was a huge bad ending again, was it not? It is enough to make me simply furious. I'm furious.
Well, good work, everyone. That's how it ended. But don't you think the story was kind of like a Mion chapter? I'm extremely satisfied with how big a role I played.
You cannot call such a thing a success. Mika and I got killed too, didn't we? None of this concerns Sadako at all either. I didn't want to die like that. No, don't cry. There was a story centering around Mi-chan, so there will probably be ones that center around Satoko-chan too. Like the next one? Look forward to it. I think it's the next one, because Satoko's on the cover of it, I think.
Satoko would definitely get attacked by a crowd of weirdo bullies and abused to death.
What? Oh, I don't want that. If you joke around too much, you'll make me angry too. Me has a flat chest, and one wouldn't understand me if really wanted to be patted. Huh? Oh, they expanded. Your body is so unchaste. What? What are you saying? What? What did you just take a picture of?
Hey everyone, great work. Sorry we're late again.
Tomotaki-san! Aishi-san! Ah, you did a great job as well! Where are Takano-san and Shion-chan?
They're coming, of course. Thank you for inviting us today. May I sit here?
Yes! Go right ahead. This one's going in my cringe collection, yeah. That was the wrong time for a picture, yeah. Evidence, I feel so sullied.
With all of us here, this is sure to be the best part. Please go easy on me.
Then, should we get started? Is this everyone? Everyone but Keiji.
Which means Maya Barukan still doesn't have a portrait. So are we going to read the scripts for the next story immediately?
He still doesn't.
How unfortunate. It doesn't feel right to leave him out. Mio-san, you don't have to worry about that. At times like this, going all out is actually a way of showing consideration.
Shion's boobs are gigantic. They're so big. That's true, isn't it? We're all here for once. Holding away could be boring.
Then, sorry Keiichi-kun, but we'll take things from here.
It's decided! Okay, everyone, get the cups! Does anyone not like carbonated drinks?
There's alcohol for the adults too. Rika-chan.
Wait, how do I do Tomotaki's voice?
Rika-chan, what will you have? Cola? Juice?
I want what Tomontaki is having. Hey! Rika-chan, you're not allowed to drink! Has everyone got their cups? If we don't drink until soon, my juice will get warm.
Who will lead? Mion? Lena should do it. Okay, Lena, go ahead.
Ahem. I don't know how to do that. Then, ahem. That's hard. How do I ahem as Lena? Then, ahem. Everyone, excellent work. The Watanagashi chapter is now over. Thank you. Everyone says thank you. Cough.
Okay, everyone's here. Shall we debate the story again?
I think so. Then, let's get some honest opinions. Does anyone here have something to say? An honest opinion? Was the story this time not an answer chapter? The criminal was a Mion-san. The root of all the evil was the Sonozaki family. Was that not the conclusion? I see. I was so sure that Mion-chan wasn't the criminal.
Too naive. This was entirely predictable from the previous Onikakushi chapter, was it not? In fact, it's almost shocking how predictable it was.
You're right. It probably did align with most of the predictions made by players of the previous scenario.
It's like the story went exactly as everyone expected. Then, does that mean the main Higurashi Renate Cry scenario is pretty much over? So it's a sure thing that the root of everything was Michan's family.
I wonder. In fact, I think that this means all the theory of the Sonozaki's being guilty party has been disproven. Oh, you have the same opinion, Mio-san. I think the same way. Though I still don't believe in curses. At the very least, however, I think the chances of the Sonozaki family being the true criminals has gone down.
Huh? Why is that? Didn't Mi-chan confessed that she killed everyone. That's right! She killed Rika and me. So what do you mean she isn't a criminal after all that?
I'm not trying to confuse you or anything. It's just that I think there are a lot of things that don't go along with Mion being the one behind everything. If you think about it a little, you'll get it.
Ah, I had believed the truth to be more or less in line with the Sonozaki family theory. But I'd love to hear your theory, Mion-chan.
Then hear me out. Near the end, I confessed that I participated in the past incidents, right? I thought something wasn't really right about that, so I guess that's my basis. I mean, think about it. I mean, if the incidents of the past were caused by the Sonozaki family, that would be crazy. I mean, wouldn't they all be perfect crimes? They were all attributed to other criminals or simple accidents after all. Well, that's right. The Sonozaki family is very powerful, and they were acting behind the scenes. Wouldn't pulling off perfect crimes be child's play for them? That's just it. That's the weird thing. The Sonozaki family had been killing and erasing people so well for the last 4 years, they didn't even let out a hint that they were behind it, right? But the incident in the 5th year, now that was really cheap. They were killing and erasing people at random. Any idiot could have seen the connection with the Sonozaki family.
Now that I think about it, you're right. The incidents in the past were all mysterious and nobody could tell if they were because of the curse or just simple crimes. But then on the 5th year, they suddenly got really violent. I do not understand what you are saying. Rika, do you? She means that if the Sonozaki family were the real criminals, then they would have done a much better job with the incident on the 5th year. So, what does that mean? Mion-san wasn't the one who killed Rika and me, but it was the work of the demon who possessed Mion-san. Come now. Just like I thought last time, Mion-san wasn't a bad person after all, was she? That's right! Satoko-chan and I both thought that she was doing bad things because she was possessed by something. And then, does that mean our theory was right?
I've been supporting the curse theory since the last after party, and the story this time makes me all the more convinced it's true. That fact revealed at the very end, the information regarding how Mion-san and Takano-san had died days before, despite being a witness, seems to indeed support that theory.
Oh my. I see the cursed believers, who seemed unconfident last time, have grown quite a bit more self-assured. Do any of those who think it was a human have any objections?
Last time, Mi-chan and Nika-chan were the ones who thought it was the work of a person. Tomotage-san did too, didn't he? Okay, let's hear what you got there.
You've got me there. I can't quite find the right words.
One of the pieces of evidence for the curse theory is the mismatching times of death, right? So, if I could disprove that theory, it would prove that a human didn't, wouldn't it? Oh, Xian! Do you have a good objection? Well, I suppose. I have the same opinion as you, Mion, that it was a human, but I don't think the Sonozaki family were the main culprits either. If it's okay with you, I'll offer my objections.
Thank you, Santano. Thank you. Whoa. Show us what you've got. If you say it wasn't the curse, then let us hear your evidence.
Okay, Xion-chan. That last trick we've been talking about. Despite Mion-chan having died the day of the incident and falling into the well, how did she appear days later to kill you and Keiichi-kun? Here it is, my Sonozaki sister's conspiracy theory. My reason is simple. If Mion was dead by that time, then the only one who could have stabbed Kei-chan was me. I disguised myself as Mion and stabbed him. Then I went back to my room, pretended to have a tussle with a ghost, then jumped right down and killed myself.
That's what... Okay, I thought that kind of too. I thought that because they never told us what time Shion died.
So, when you get down to it, Mion-chan in this case would be the one to take the blame. She would take care of the mayor in person, and Shion-chan would be made into merely a victim. If she hid herself in the well, the disguised Shion-chan could show up when she pleased and murder whoever she wanted, all planned from the start. I get it. Then Mion-san made two mistakes. First was that her corpse was found, and second was dying when she only planned to hide. That's what it would mean.
Oh, no. You're right. There is something logical about that.
However, I'm still not convinced. It was too different from the magnificent, perfect crimes in the past. Even if their plan went well, Mion would end up the bad guy, wouldn't she? She would either have to hide the rest of her life or live pretending to be Shion, wouldn't she? That would be too constrained. You can't call that a perfect crime.
In other words, if by dying or disappearing, me would have to go away.
Nika-chan, that's a good thought. That means we should consider that Mion Sonozaki leaving the stage was part of her plan. That's why at the end, Mion took the blame for the incidents in the past. She took the responsibility for all of them herself and then left. By doing that, she could cover up the true culprit behind the past incidents. Which means that this incident wasn't shabby. Its purpose was to cement all the past incidents as perfect crimes. I suppose that's what it comes down to. The young leader of the Sonozaki family, who was the biggest suspect, confessed to everything and disappeared. For her, or perhaps for the non-Sonozaki true culprit, there was likely no more favorable outcome.
I don't understand even an inch of your conversation. What do you mean by Mion-san taking the blame? Is she not the culprit? Let me put it this way. The true culprit behind the serial freak death incidents was somebody else. Mi-chan gave a fake confession that she caused all the previous incidents to protect that person. Or so everyone else is saying.
My. I said this during the story, but it seems we have an incredible detective on our hands. Yes, it does seem a bit persuasive.
The music is way too pumped. This is like fun times. It's fun. It's happy-go-lucky club activity time.
And it didn't start it to throw the scent off the true criminal. That's my reasoning. Though if I go further, I think the true culprit isn't a part of the Sonozaki family. So it was Mion-chan disrupting the incident to further protect the mystery person who pulled off perfect crimes 4 years running then. That's right. The site foreman only appeared in name in the last story. Pretty suspicious if you ask me.
Amazing. It really does all add up. Clap, clap, clap.
I still think the Sonozaki family and the sisters are the culprits, though. An incident caused by the sisters to sever their old fetters to the three families to clear away the past. That's my theory.
Clearing away the past? You mean that they placed the blame for the three families' crime on their final leader, Mion, to put an end to a dark history? And then the two of them left?
That's right. It would make it a sad story, where we sisters finally chose to end it after a lot of worry. We went a little too far.
Amazing. It really does all add up. Clap, clap, clap. Wait, what? It looks like Rika-chan has an opinion too. Go ahead, Rika-chan. I have a question for you all. Why did Keiichi need to get stabbed? We already know why that is, Rika. It's obviously because he went in the Forbidden Storehouse without asking.
thinking back on it now, Tomatake-kun and Takano-san probably died in the previous story because they snuck into that storehouse, eh? Hmm?
That is rather strange indeed.
Huh? What is it that's strange?
Ah! Neda-san, that's right! Would you think back, please? That's right. In the previous scenario, you were after Keiichi's life, even though he didn't sneak into the ritual storehouse.
Well, that's because, yeah, Inamizawa hates outsiders, right?
Ah!
Boom! That's why they tried to kill Keiichi-kun.
That would be strange, though. He should have attacked Kei-chan's parents, too, in that case. No matter how you look at it, though, his parents never seem to be in much danger. Either this time or the last.
Hear that? Everyone who thinks it was a human's doing. Unless you can properly explain the reason Keiichi-san's life was threatened, you can't definitely prove the criminal was human, can you?
Even with the curse theory, however, we don't know why Mayabara-san was attacked this time or last time.
Then a little more, we would have had it. There are still a lot of mysteries remaining.
We can find some kind of reason for everyone. But Keiichi-kun to die. For some reason, Keiichi-kun's death is always vague. Both this time and last. He was being targeted regardless of whether he went into the ritual storehouse.
And does that not mean he was doing something that got him killed both last time and this time?
I see. If we can find something in common about Mayabara-kun's actions between last time and this time, it seems like it would be the key to unraveling all the incidents. I skimmed through the stories again, but I think he's going about his life in his own way. Though aside from the part with the storehouse, I didn't spot anything suspicious about his daily lifestyle.
Keiichi-kun, what did you do both last time and this time? Something bad that would cause you to be killed. It's best to ask the person himself when you're unsure. That's when he comes in.
So while I was reading the script for the next game all by myself, you were all talking about me behind my back, huh? I see.
Well, that's not. Anyways, Keiichi-kun, you should try asking your own heart.
Okay, John, so what kind of bad thing did you do to get yourself killed?
It must surely be all the violent things he does towards me. Squeezing my chest so
What?
Huh? Are? Okay, I guess, squeezing my chest so tightly was surely a crime.
Yeah. Being happy all day surrounded by girls his age. It's kind of like a crime in the first place.
A grave crime indeed. Mayabara-san is truly an envious main character, isn't he? Switch out with me once in a while, would you?
Oh, you said you're too old! You're too old! Riko's literally like 6 years old.
Well, with all those perks, getting stabbed at the end really isn't that much of a price to pay.
Well, there you go, Keiichi-san. Have you remembered the crimes you committed?
Both this time and last time! I live a proper and just life, and I always meet a terrible fate in the end! Was that about ask my own heart? I'm the one who wants to know this! This is bullying!
How sad, how sad. I'll bet your head next time for you.
I wonder if we should go back and read Onikakushi again after reading this one. I'm going to put myself in Mion's shoes and read back over with Tanagashi. Maybe I'll find something different compared to when I read it from Kei-chan's point of view.
I will always think it was the doing of a demon. All the events and tricks can be explained with a demon. It's kind of like plasma. What did you think, the readers, about it? We'd certainly like to hear your thoughts and opinions. Through the mail, is there an address? And that's the end of the extras. Also, I think my sister might be home. I'm not sure. I'm spoiling everything here. What do you mean? Vika's not his age, that's the problem, yeah. K1's crime is clearly not going for the babes. Yes, truthfully. Well, I guess that's all we can read today. Oh my gosh, let me switch over to chatting. I don't have a lot of time. I have to shower still. Okay, let's go back over. So we filled out. I actually don't know if my sister's home, but they're just wrestling. They sure like to tug on my heartstrings. How's the music? Ah! Sorry. My system sounds. Is the music loud or good? Is the music too quiet on the screen or what? What do you think? Music too quiet or too loud? It's not loud. Should it be louder? It's kind of low right now. Okay. How about that? Yeah, there you go. Not a bad place to round off anyways, yeah. I think it's a curse. I think it's pretty clearly... I think it's a curse at this point. Because literally a ghost demon killed her. Killed Keiichi at the end. Obviously, I do think it's a combination. Maybe it's a little bit of both, but definitely curse aspects to it. I think it's a curse of these. Yeah, definitely. How did it sound? How did the read go along? How did the read go? With my new Go XLR settings, huh? Do you like it? I think there might be a third party, to be honest. Yeah, there's definitely somebody involved that we don't know about yet. I think that's also part of it. This is what I love about Ryukishi's 07's work. He messes and toys with the information he feeds you. The truth can be lies, lies can be truth. For every answer comes another question that changes everything. I can't tempt you with an assortment of H dojins, so have some money instead. Thank you, iDrama! What are you tempting me to do? What are you trying to tempt me with? What are you trying to get out of me with H manga? Sounds good to me. Read was pure Hold on. What do you guys say in bad words all sudden? Built-in censor. No fair! Sorry, you'll never get to hear me say or it's just not possible. No! Oh my gosh. Damn! Thank you, Centeno, for the gifted, by the way. I saw them, but you retracted them. You filtered... Even. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never censor anything. I don't censor... Or even... I would never do that. One day I'm not gonna push it hard enough and you're gonna hear what I actually say when I press that button. I like my peachy unfiltered. Yeah. You like it carbonated or flat, huh? Oh. No way! It's true. I like this. The only issue is I can't use it for recording and I can't use it for and I can't use it for ASMR, so I'm gonna have to switch them out whenever I don't want it, but I think it's cool. I think it's cool to use this. Pretty neato. And now I can do singing. Hold on. Put the reverb on. Like there? Is that good reverb? I don't know if that's too much or not. I can really go. How's that? You can't use it for recording? Yeah, most things online say don't use it for recording because you can't fully turn off the effects on GoXLR. Like, it's impossible for some reason. Yeah, why can't you sing with it? I can sing with it. I can. A bit more, maybe. How about there? How's that? How's that? Is that good? Perfect. Oh, cool. So now we will actually have reverb on not on ASMR. I mean on karaoke streams. Good. Yippee, yippee. I think they mean GoXLR delivers a wet signal. Yeah, whatever that means. Makes me want to rise from the dead. Gorgeous demonstration. I think definitely there's like an extra party here. I do think the demon is real. I don't know if the demon has a physical form, or if the demon is able to just like spirit kill you or something. Like, I don't know if the demon is able to kill your spirit before your body actually dies, and that's what it does. But it's interesting. It's interesting. I do have to still I do have to wrap it up soon. I'm gonna like talk for a little bit longer. I had to like be ready to go. So they said 6, but obviously I have to be ready before that. And I haven't started getting ready yet, and I did not have any clean, warm clothes, so I was doing laundry. The reason I was late to, like, okay, not the reason I was late, but the reason that it took me so long, like my waiting screen, was longer today was because I speed did laundry, because I didn't have any clean clothes. So what do I think about Mion Shion? I believe the theory that Shion could also be, brain controlled. Because it's kind of weird to me that it's kind of odd to me that only Mion was brain controlled but not Shion. That doesn't seem like fully logical to me, you know? Yeah, I was expecting to say that he was in the cave all along. Yeah. I wonder how much of that end was real since Keiichi said it was a delusion. He said that the, like, Mion killing him at the end was a delusion? Especially to say he was in that cave all... Yeah, there was a chance, like... Okay, the way he was being killed at the end was as if he had still been in the chair. So he did say... We still don't know who was alive and dead at the end. Shion was Mion, Mion was Shion. Mion was Mion. Yeah. Yeah, because they definitely switched places or something, because they kept saying that Mion was doing stuff that, like, didn't make sense for her. Like, she was doing things that she didn't remember. Judging how Mion actually fell off the balcony, I think it was all real. Mion fell off the balcony, or Shion fell off the balcony? What you mean? Oh, thank you, Torone. Laundry detergent fun, thank you. Coffee fun, thank you. I've been drinking a lot of coffee. I do love my coffee. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it'd be like to actually own an H-Doujin in real life. I saw them at a convention once. I was too young to be seeing them. I was like 14. I was like 14, and they were selling H-Doujins. I walked up in the dealer's room, and I guess they didn't think I looked that young, but I was like looking at them, and I was like, huh. They had stickers on the stuff on the front. Like, if they had their nipples showing, they had stickers on them. You have a French press? Yeah, but I don't like the like, okay, I have a French press, but I don't use it anymore because my Nespresso is better. It makes better coffee. I like it better. Ozu, please drink more water. I've gone through 2 water bottles today. Well, 1.5. I'll drink more. Man, I'm so glad we don't have Twitch redeems on YouTube. I'm so glad I don't see hydrate, 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 stretch, 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 hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. That kind of stuff. Did they explain why Takano had a weird time of death? They did not. Now, depending on how... Now, here's the thing. The Sonozaki family are everywhere. So there's a chance that they could have been injected with something that kills them and alters their time of death. Which I believe was also something that was mentioned in the first chapter. I think weird time of death was also a thing in the first chapter, but they also said, like, there could be a drug that could cause that. You know what I mean? Aren't Twitch redeems optional? Yeah, but every Twitch streamer uses them. I mean, if you don't, why are you on Twitch? To be honest. Did they... Wait. 2.3 liters is the recommended intake of water. Just saying. I'm tiny. Centeno redeemed stretch. Thank you, Centeno. Oh god, I still gotta schedule my short as well, because I'm not gonna be home to post it. I forgot to do that. The way Oishi was talking about it sounds like they alter autopsy reports pretty often. Yeah. So, I think... If you wanna like cope and say that it's a person and not a whatchamacallit. If you wanna cope that it's a person and not a curse, I definitely think it's partially a curse. You could say that the psychoactive drug was injected into people before they died, which they clearly seem to have. It's the psychoactive drug that kills them and also will make you see crazy things, right? Which, you know, thank you. Redeems throw random objects. I used to use that. I thought that one was kind of fun because you could put anything you want. You could add sound effects because that was kind of cool. But it doesn't work with any. Most add-ons don't work with anything but Twitch, essentially. Drug at least explains people ripping out their throats. Yeah. And definitely the drug was real. The drug was real because they tried to use it on Keiichi. Yeah. Feels kind of disrespectful to me to throw stuff at the streamer. You guys don't want to punch me. You don't want to punch this face. Man, I wish I... Sometimes... No. You don't want to punch that face? No? Enrika had it in her at the end. Did she have it in her end or she had it in her pocket like she was gonna use it? I love that face. You get to see my one tooth. Usually my mouth is pretty small when I'm speaking. I don't know why she doesn't open it that much when I talk. I'd prefer if she was like... I like more wide open. I should probably adjust her tracking maybe a little bit. Yeah. Cute tooth! Thank you! We want to protect and pamper that face. I love... For all the people... What if you could solve all the people that are angry that you just get one sucker punch in? I could do that. If I could just take one sucker punch and people wouldn't be mad, that'd be cool. Really fast solution. I'm honestly more of a slap person. A slap? Yeah, I think slap would be easier. Less pain that way. I mean, it'll be painful, but like less damage. You know, you could break my jaw if you punch me too hard. Thank you, Olimar. That's right. We hit 13K. You're right. Ma. I like to boop the nose even if I get my hand torn off. I'm abstaining from this conversation. You're careful about the syringe in chapter 1. Whenever the syringe ended up on Rika, may not be where it was used in the story. Maybe she even tried to hide it as evidence like Keiichi did. Oh, that's right. I want to gently blow into your ears instead. Why? You're gonna make my brain jiggle. 2,000 unread Discord notice. That's too... You're too far in, bro. You gotta stop. No one can match the peachy punch. Yeah. We hit 13K! I think we're also about to be at 13.1? I think? I gotta stream more, man. And to be honest, I gotta do more, like, insular content. I love my series, but, you know, I can't go too hard on, whatchamacallit. Insular? Like, series content is hard for people to join in on, right? So I can't keep doing too many series, or else everyone has to be... They have to have been watching since, like, weeks ago in order to, like, be filled in and be interested in the stream, right? So I gotta get... Let's celebrate with an ahoge flick. No! It's an exposed nerve on my head. That's an exposed nerve. You're gonna make me short circuit. One-off ideas, yeah. I've been meaning to play that, what is it called? The Suika game. It's just Zatsu. It's literally just like, by the way, this is a Zatsu stream. And I guess I'm playing like a Candy Crush game, I guess. I don't know why it's a buff game, but, you know, I'll try it. Why not? Why not? I'll try not to take away from your usual content for it though. It'll just be like an extra stream on top of your usual stuff. Like 2 streams in one day kind of thing. I was gonna do 2 streams yesterday, but my tech broke, as you know, and I was just really tired. I had 1 hour of sleep. As long as I keep chugging the Z-Quil, I can do it. The only issue, the reason I don't take Z-Quil all the time is because it really hurts my stomach. It makes my stomach really hurt. Like I wake up the next day and my tummy still hurts from the Z-Quil. But it does knock me out. So, you know, take it or leave it. Next Starfield stream when? Lol, never. Okay, maybe not never, but I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. I thought I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. I don't know if it's for me. I never played Fallout 4. People tell me it's a lot like Fallout 4. I don't think I would like Fallout 4 either, based on that. Yeah, that stuff is brutal in the stomach, yeah. You'll get rebound eventually, too. Rebound? What does that mean? What do you mean by rebound? I'm actually playing a HoloLive web version of Suika game right now. First try in that, over 5,000. Wow. Wow. Melissa hitting herself with the tranquilizer. Yeah, I'm so high energy. I'm so genki. High energy. My voice cracked. Ignore it. That I have to be on, tranquilizers to even sleep. We gotta put brakes on my train to even get it to stop. We gotta throw a cow in front of it and a couple more trains. Yeah. You gotta play Starfield and or Todd will sneak into your room and make you buy Skyrim again. I might even prefer that at this point. You'll take it and get insomnia instead. It's common with deliriums. Ah, no! No. I'm playing Spider-Man 2. I'm loving it bigly so far. Oh, okay. I saw a little bit about it, but I don't see myself. I don't know if I'd be interested or not. It doesn't really seem like my kind of thing. I don't know. I still like retro games. She's a wild animal. Watch out! You know what I need? I need to do some shorter retro games. Really, that's what I need to do. I need to find some like ones I can complete in one stream. And I want to play some Halloween game. Okay. I know series people get very upset when I stop the like weekly, right? It really is like annoying. But I feel like I really need to play, I should probably be playing more Halloween games next week. Because, you know, it only comes around once a year. There's this game I wanted to play, that's like, I don't remember what it's called, but it's this game where you're like a rover and you have to go down in, a cave and take pictures of like mining incidents. I thought that one might be interesting. It's very short, I think. We could do it in one stream, I think. Alien Isolation, yeah, we'll do Alien Isolation as well. I couldn't find a place to fit it this week, so we'll do it next week. Maybe we have a Halloween week. How about that? Halloween week? Does that sound good? Death Smiles is a Halloween classic. What is Death Smiles? What's that? I heard of that. There's also that, how long is that, you know, the, in game. How long is that one? Because I've been seeing a lot of people playing it. Is that one long? I could try that one. The art style is interesting. The what? The, you know, when the coffin of Andy and Lele, yeah, it's around 6 hours in total. It seems like it's long with multiple endings. Is it long? Do you think we could, I don't think it's that long. Should we play it? Should we play it? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? We could finish it in like 2 streams, right? Something like that. There are RPG Maker horror games as well that only take 1 to 2 streams to complete. One route is around 4 hours. Sounds like 2 to 3 streams. The Alabama Family Relations themed game. Yeah. I don't think I've played anything like RPG Maker on stream yet. I don't think I've done anything like that, so that'd be a first. Sure, why not? Story for it seems interesting from what I've seen, yeah. The girl's really cute. Lele, she's cute. Mama. Off. Oh yeah, we did play. It's hard to consider Off though, because Off is so weird. I never think of it that way. It's like, I don't know, it's like an anti-RPG Maker game while also being an RPG Maker game, so I never perceive it that way. Ma. I have no clue what to suggest. It's okay. I will say it's extremely well written, but the characters are also genuinely awful people. Well, that sounds good. I like that. Oh yeah, my nose is itching. Alright, I guess I should wrap it up here. Tomorrow we're playing Minecraft? I mean, I just put Minecraft on there because, like, I didn't know what to do. Who knows? It's subject to change, but I guess I just went with Minecraft because that seems like it's been a while, right? It's been a while. Why not? Itchy nose, yeah, my itchy nose. I have one and it's itchy. Well, yeah. Well, it's not next week yet, so you got more time to think. Yeah, yeah. I'll try to pack it with some interesting stuff. Maybe if I can find like a one-shot retro horror game as well, that'd be cool. I was gonna say Harvester would be cool, like something like Harvester, but Harvester's pretty long actually. I'm not saying Harvester, but I'm like saying something like Harvester. I'll have to think about it. Ma. Okay. I'll wrap it up here. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed checking in with me today. Sorry we didn't get to talk very long. Unfortunately. Oh well, you know, relatives coming in town. Doesn't happen often. You gotta go say hi. I gotta shower myself down. Gotta get all the grime and gunk off of me. Grime and gunk. Gotta clean my clothes that have not been washed in like months. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah? I'll see you guys tomorrow, right? I hope you enjoyed this wait, let me get close. I hope you enjoyed this test with not the new mic, but the new mic settings with the new Go XLR. Yeah. I'll have to see how it sounds, and I'll see if I have to adjust anything, but I hope you liked it. And you guys have a good rest of your day, okay? It is Friday, so your weekend has just begun, okay? Your weekend just started, so you still got a whole weekend ahead of you. Alright, so take care, okay? Alright. Hoyasu Mojo! Have a good one! And, bye-bye!